Hey guys, it's Cody with Taking 20, and I wanted to hop on and shoot a quick video with you guys. I hadn't really intended on making one today, but I saw that Wizards of the Coast just made a pretty big announcement for a digital product over at PAX East called DnD Beyond, and I just wanted to hop on and give my quick thoughts on it real quick while it's fresh in my mind, if you will. So for those of you guys who haven't seen the announcement, I'm going to put a link in the description below and also right there, that you guys can go check out that trailer. It's only about a minute long, and in essence, D&D Beyond looks like a new digital tool set for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Now, when I say a digital tool set, it appears to be kind of an interconnected app. I'm betting that this thing is going to be a lot like Amazon Kindle or Comixology, something along those lines, where you're getting a DRM for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for those books. So in essence, on your iPad or your Android tablet or your phone, you should be able to pull all of these products up. At least that's what it appears to be. I don't have any direct facts on that yet, but based off of the trailer, that is clearly kind of what they're going for. And you can load in spells, you can load in, your books. It looked like they had classes races. I'm sure classes will be on there. And so it just looks like a big fancy app that is interconnected, that you can log into your account with all of your product and then take that with you wherever. So before I give you my opinion on that, I want to say almost 2 years ago now, I put a post up on EN World saying that this is ridiculous that Wizards doesn't have digital products, and I can't believe they don't have PDFs, and this is incredibly infuriating, and those bastards. I mean, I was a little bit nice of that. But I said that, what the ultimate solution would be is if they just had a cross-platform app, because that's something that I would be interested in. Now, at the time, I was playing games on Roll20, and Roll20 did not have any sort of official partnership with Wizards of the Coast yet. Also, Wizards of the Coast had not released the SRD yet. So they had 0 digital products. They literally just had the books. That was it. But here's the problem. It's 2017. It is too little, too late. Nobody cares anymore. Now, this could still be a great product, but Wizards has completely missed the boat on this. Already in our Fantasy Grounds and our Roll20 games, where we wanted our books in the first place, we have a lot of that digital content. I took hours and hours and hours to build the entire player's handbook into my Roll20 game. The entire player's handbook. When Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide came out, I added that stuff to it. And I spent all that time doing that because that's how ridiculous Wizards was when it came to releasing and giving us digital products. They were so afraid of giving us PDFs and having that spread all over the internet that they didn't release any digital products for people who would have given them money to do those digital products. Now, here's the kicker. For all those communities that would have been sharing all those PDFs anyways, guess what, Wizards of the Coast? They already did it. They did it 3 years ago when your game came out, 2.5 years ago when your game came out. They scanned the books, they uploaded it to all those pirating sites, and it's been out there for multiple years where we were begging you guys, please give us some PDFs. We will pay you. We will pay you for PDFs. Please give us some PDFs, please. But they didn't. And now they're releasing an app, and people like me who already have the hard copies, Wizards of the Coast got their money from me. I don't feel any guilt. They have all of their money from me. They made their money right there. You can see where I am paying them for their awesome products. And their products are awesome. But this backwards way of thinking where all of a sudden now they're going to come out and release this D&D Beyond, it's like, okay, what are you expecting your players to do? Are you honestly expecting are you expecting me to drop this and go to a digital format? Are you expecting me to pick it up in edition? I mean, I'm already on Roll20, and thanks to you not having a backup solution, I've already built all of your books into my Roll20 games. So look, I get it. I'm being really, really hard. And honestly, I'm letting out some frustration from having to do all that work because Wizards of the Coast had their kind of, in my opinion, totally backwards mentality at the time of 5th edition. So look, I get it. I'm being overly critical. Totally fair. All Wizards of the Coast really has done is included a new digital product, which a lot of people have been asking for. So it's not really fair to them to be overly critical, and I probably am being overly critical. I understand. You're totally right. But I'm just not sure what exactly they are expecting their players to do with this. Where I can see this being popular is with people that still go to stores to play. Now, you can see the irony there, right? People that are still going to go to their local comic book store and play Dungeons & Dragons are going to bring in an app instead of all the books that they buy, at their local comic shop. Maybe that's what Wizards of the Coast is expecting. I could see maybe this being popular for people that go to conventions. You know what? At a convention, this would be fantastic. Oh my goodness. If I could just, there you go. There's all my stuff right there anyways. And instead of just being a PDF of the book, I have a very searchable, very clickable app that is nice and clean and smooth, and I can track all my characters for all the games I'm playing in. You know what? I could totally and completely see an advantage there. But I don't know what the pricing is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be free. I don't know. I doubt it. I definitely doubt it's going to be free. But I don't know what their plan is as far as distribution. I'll tell you what Wizards of the Coast can do that I think would make this a viable product, a viable big announcement that I would care more about. And I think a lot of other players in Dungeon Masters that have all these old school books and they want the book on their shelf, that they want to display it, they want it to remind them. I think the best way for Wizards of the Coast to get us and those guys to buy into a digital product like this is to simply include it with their hardcover books. And I tell you what, here's what they can do. They can include codes for hardcover books that are purchased at local comic shops, because that is a great thing that they could do for their distributors. Their distributors are already getting blasted by Amazon, and it's tough. And it's tough on us as consumers. We have to pay a $50 fee plus tax for a book at a local comic shop, or I can order it from Amazon for $34. All right, now listen, I'm all for paying a little bit extra to support my local economy versus just Amazon. But man, that is not a 5% difference. That's not a 10% difference. That's a huge chunk of change. We're talking, 35, 40, 50% sometimes in some cases for their books that it's tough on me to justify that. It's tough on me. I have a child and a wife. It's tough for me to justify that, to go spend that money at a local shop instead of just on Amazon. It's a tough decision. Now, I know Wizards of the Coast is already supporting their local shops by making those books available earlier there than they are with Amazon or with Barnes & Noble. And you know what? I think a digital product like this would be a perfect addition that would make me go ahead and jump ship from waiting on my Amazon order to come in 2 weeks later, or going to my local comic shop and picking up this book. That is what will make me excited about this digital product. But beyond that, it's a character sheet creator. They have apps out there that do that. It has rules in it. There's websites and apps out there that have rules in it. And Wizards of the Coast, I feel like, really made all of us wait when we were begging them, please release a PDF. Please give us some digital content. Begging them. And when they just didn't decide to do it, I think that forced us into other directions. Their PDFs were already being shared illegally online anyways, so I didn't really see the justification on why they wouldn't give us a PDF. And now this product just seems like, okay. I guess that's nice. It's a cool product. I understand you're giving us something additional, so how can I be mad about it? But if it has a huge price tag on it, honestly, count me out. So there you go, guys. There's my thoughts on D&D Beyond, and I want to know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that I'm being overly critical. Let me know if you guys think I'm being totally unfair and that Wizards is just trying to move in the right direction and maybe we should give this a chance. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what price point you guys would be interested in actually forking your hard-earned cash over for all of your Dungeons & Dragons 5e books right here on your phone or tablet device. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cody, and may your games be filled with awesome memories and even better friends. I'll catch you guys next time.